Do you think women is abusing the support we have today?
Someone that understands herself. Okay. So that particular scenario, she's still a girl. That if I'm not more doing.
What? Don't leave me.
See, this 2026 is the easiest year for anybody in the beauty industry to skyrocket. For like 4 or 5 years, you'll be like, what am I doing wrong? For me, makeup is an investment.
I'm really proud of women.
I make sure that in my work, in the way I communicate with people, humble as I can be. My students then did not make me feel bad for not having light. Putting God first before you go for any event. Sometimes you just want to quit, and mentally it's going to like almost run. I told her I'm no more doing makeup, and I stopped.
The International Women's Month is a month that celebrates all women. In this month, we are not just celebrating women who are mothers or women who have been able to break one record or the other, but we're celebrating women who are contributing to the Nigerian economy. She's a beautician all round. Makeup, lash extension, facials, and everything in between. She is a beauty professional through and through. Join me as I welcome the creative director of Bambo Beauty House.
My name is Akinyelure Taiwo Bambo, creative director of Bambo Beauty House. I now understand branding, sustainability in beauty industry, and how to handle clients. I don't know what to call it, but over the years, I've got to realize that this is more than just a talent. This is more than just a passion. So for me, that's it.
Nigeria, it takes a lot to be an entrepreneur.
Honestly.
And now to be a female entrepreneur, it takes a whole lot, right? So what are the realities of being a female entrepreneur in the Nigeria beauty industry that people necessarily do not talk about?
I feel like people will just see the glam. You just see the pictures, like everything that has to do with the physical appearance of the glam. That's all we see. We don't see the early morning 4 a.m. call time. We don't see the parts where you have to invest, because I do not want to divert, but makeup is actually an investment, and it's not just about the financial part of makeup. Okay. You have to invest mentally. You have to invest spiritually as well, because this industry, it just looks like it's not all that. But let me tell you, it's all that. Spiritually, you have to be very prayerful. Like, you have to be close to God, because it takes a lot. And mentally, it's going to like almost run you, make you go a bit psycho if you're not careful, because it takes a lot. For like 4 or 5 years, you'll be like, what am I doing wrong? Where am I heading to? Sometimes you just want to quit, but at the end of the day, when you pray to God, when you see God as your first,
and you're looking at going into the beauty industry, pray, pray. It's built around appearance, around perfection, glitz and glamour. As a woman leading in this space, right, how do you separate your personal identity from the pressure to constantly look the part as a beauty professional?
When it comes to what I do, I don't just do makeup. Over the years, I had to like expand. So I went into lash extension, semi-permanent brows. I even learned piercings.
Wow.
Yes, I learned how to like draw tattoos. I'm mentioning this for a reason, as regards the question. Now, how do I separate like my personal life and then my business? Naturally, I'm not really that person that would like do tattoos. I do not even have an extra earring. I don't like lashes. I don't like brows. Like, I don't like these things. And it got to a point people start asking me that, why are you not doing this thing? How do we trust you? Why are you not doing it? Why do you want to do it on us? So the thing is that what I did is I began to focus more on my appearance. I began to speak about beauty. I just diverted the whole physical. Like, I just feel like you don't have to portray yourself as what you are not. Now, what I'm doing because I love it. I am very passionate about making people look beautiful. It doesn't mean that is the only way you can look beautiful. So the other means through which I can look beautiful, I make sure that in my words, I make sure that in the way I communicate with people, I make sure that I'm humble as I can be. I make sure that everything I do, whenever I speak to someone, the person already knows that, oh my God, are you in the beauty industry? Even without doing all these things. So I made sure that there's another part of my life that depicts that. Yeah. And so it was easy for me to balance. And when people see me, they're just like, this girl looks good. Yeah.
No. So in almost a decade, right? There must have been moments where you said, Omo, what am I doing? I don't want to do it again. So was there a point, and I'd like you to probably tell me maybe a story or an experience that made you get to a point where you say, I'm not doing this again, right? And then what made you still continue despite everything?
And that was in year 2022, around September, I remember clearly. And it was because it was a very terrible time for me.
Okay.
While I was at my old space, I was there for 3 years without electricity. And I got to that place around November 2021.
Okay.
So imagine I was almost 1 year in 2022, September, and I realized that in like 4 or 5 months, I might not have more than 2 clients.
Wow.
Literally, yes. Now, what happened is people would come and they'll be like, there's where I'm going to park. People would come and they'll be like, it's not up to my standard. People will come and be like, this place is not fine, because trust me, the complex I was using then it wasn't good. Like, before you climb, but you're smelling pee. People, like, there's this like set of malam guys that usually pee. So it would not even let people to come
in. Yeah.
So when it was September 2022, I got so fed up. I told one of my students then, Ife, she told me then that, Oga, what's going on? You're no more coming to the studio. What's happening? She just noticed that I told her that Ife, I'm no more doing. I told her I'm no more doing makeup, and I stopped. And I told her I was not doing, like, I was literally tired. I was usually crying. I was like, why is this happening to me? And then what happened was, why did I go back? I sat down. I went to my God. Honestly, I like to talk about, because I'm actually very, very close to God. And I went home and I prayed. I didn't fast. I just prayed. I was just telling God that, like, is this for me? Like, if this is not for me, I've come a very long way. Just show me another way. Let me know that, okay. And nothing was coming. Nothing was coming. I just realized that, okay, what do I need to do? It just came to me at home that I'm like, it was like, go to work. And I got to the studio. And I was just looking at, and I was just smiling because I'm full of positivity, trust me. And when I got to the studio, I just saw my students were happy. That particular day, they were just like joking with me. This thing I'm talking about was already like November. So from September to November, I was literally doing nothing because I gave up. So what changed everything for me was when I got back to the studio, when I saw how they were joking, they were like, let's do content. My students actually reminded me why I'm doing this, and it's because I just like positivity. I like people. I like when people are looking fine. Oga, I want to do practical today. Now, my students then did not make me feel bad for not having light. They would contribute money. They would buy fuel. They would make sure that, like, pushed me back was the kind of students I had around me, the kind of positive energy I had around me, reminded me why I was doing it. And it was because I loved it. Anyways.
Okay. For me, I think what I've picked from what you said is you invested in them. It's just literally like you sow a seed, and when it grew, you're able to reap the fruit from it. So yes, that means investment pays also in people. So now we're going to be talking about womanhood, because this month we're celebrating women, right? Whether you are a makeup artist, whether you're a doctor, whether you're anything. And I'd like to say, looking around me these days, I am really proud of women. Women are doing a whole lot. Starting with, I think yesterday, your last class rounded up yesterday, and I saw the video and I reposted it, and I'm like, I am proud of what women are doing for themselves.
Yeah.
You know, and someone was asking me, oh, is she a makeup artist? I'm like, yeah, it's a studio in, you know. So women are doing so well for themselves. So if you're going to look at what womanhood is, maybe 2-3 years ago to what it is today, do you think we've changed? Do you think we've improved?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you sure? Are you saying
yes? Yes.
Because what is the reality like?
Like 3 years ago, I don't think I have seen maybe like a like whenever I come to social media, I don't think I'll really see where, maybe in the comment section, maybe I'll see where the woman is fighting for something, and then another one is like defending her. But now, oh my God, just post anything that has to do with defending women. All the women in the comment section, they're going crazy. They're supporting that person. And I actually do the same. Like, I do not even want to know if it's that serious of an issue.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you what you just said. I'm linking it to something else. Something serious, but do you think women are abusing the support we have around? Because there's an ongoing issue that, you know, the person came out and all of us went AWR. Oh, what's happening? This is a hashtag this, that. Women are not safe. Women, and now we are confused. We're not even sure what the facts are. Do you think women are abusing the support we have today?
I won't answer that directly. And that's because I think that she's, as regards what happened, she's still a girl. She's not a woman. I personally feel like there are still some females that are not yet women. When we call someone a woman, then that's someone that already has her own identity, someone that understands herself. So that particular scenario, she's still a girl. So I feel like there's anyone abusing what womanhood is, they're girls that needs guidance. They're not yet women.
What? Don't leave me. They are still girls. They still need guidance. They're not women yet. I hold that one. When somebody misbehaves now, just you're still a girl.
Honestly,
I'm going to be asking these questions for maybe a young lady out there, maybe a young man, because beauty industry is not for women anymore. Even if we're focusing on women today, I mean, men are still part of the world, right? So I'd like to ask, if you were going to speak to a young lady or somebody who is looking at coming into the beauty industry in 2026, I'd like you to tell that person, what are the things this person is expected to do? What are they expected to know? What are the things you advise them about coming into the industry?
I'm just going to say 3 things. And the first one is, be very prayerful. Be very prayerful. Just be prayerful and make sure that you put God first in whatever you're doing. Just make sure that before you take any move, before you go for any job, before you buy any new product, before you restock, before you take any new student, before you go for any upgrade class, put God first. And you know why I said that? You putting God first before you go for any event, for any job, will just set the mood right for you. And it's going to make things easier for you, because maybe in a place where there's supposed to be a huge fight, because you have put God first, on getting there, even if it happens, people would fight for you. Because I've had experiences where I'll go for, that was back then, many years ago, where I'll go for jobs, and then the bride is like, I don't want it, I don't like them, I don't like this, I don't like this. And somebody's coming and like, no, this is very fine. And I'm like, God is fighting my battles. Like, I literally don't have to do anything. So my first is put God first. And the second one is understand that it is an investment. And I'm not talking about only financial, like buying products and all. You have to invest in people. You have to invest in your clients. And the reason why I'm saying it's an investment, I would not speak on consistency before investment. I'll speak on investment first, because so many good things that is coming to me now, so many loyal clients I have now, is because I have invested in them before. And then because of that one client, they've pronounced my name to like so many people. So one client can bet you 50 clients if you invest in that client well. I'm just going to shorten it, but when you have a client, treat that person in a way that that person would remember you, even if you are not the best in your environment. Invest in that client. Do things that will make the client see you as, no, Bambo is different. I get that a lot. So invest in your clients so that they can help you spread your business. Now the third one is that I think I'm going to talk about, I have a lot, but I just want to talk about 3. Is consistency. As much as this business might be very stressful at the start, try to be as consistent as possible.
Yeah.
Because what consistency does is that when you are consistent for like 21 days straight, I got that idea when I was in secondary school. They will tell us that if you want to read and you know you don't know how to read consistently for 21 days, read anything. You get used to it. On the 22nd day, if you do not read, you won't be okay. So in my opinion, in order to, move forward, just be consistent. Have this pattern whereby you would not feel comfortable if you're not doing something in a week, in 2 days. If you're already comfortable with the fact that there's no clients now, I'm not doing anything, and they are comfortable, then there's a problem. It will be very difficult for you to go higher. Especially this 2026 is very easy. See, this 2026 is the easiest year for anybody in the beauty industry to like skyrocket, and the reason is because people now know the value of beauty, unlike many years ago. So if you're looking at coming into the industry, I train on lash, makeup, semi-permanent brows, facials, pedicure, and whatever beauty services you're interested in. You can reach me on my Instagram or my TikTok at the Bamboo Beauty House.
Okay, it's been interesting talking to you. I know I've had conversations with you one-on-one, but this one, I'm seeing another aspect of you, and it's one that I'm really glad to. Thank you very much for having me do this with you.